Hey guys, so in this video I am going to attempt to crochet this 6-day star blanket. I just wanted to kind of show you my journey and my progress and the highs and the lows that I went through to create this blanket. I'll be fine. This is how the star blanket currently looks like. As you can see, I've made like a couple of rows. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, like I've kind of done one row of the colors and then I kind of restart again with the cream and then kind of build my way up. I'm trying to basically do the star blanket. I'm doing it in a different way because I saw this tutorial on YouTube and it's a different style. I think it's just more kind of simple and it's more kind of solid rather than have like a lot of gaps, and I think the other one has like granny squares in between, but this one I wanted to keep kind of like just solid. I'm using a 4mm hook and I am using cotton yarn. It's a paint box yarn. I really like the colour scheme. I think it's quite nice. Definitely fall appropriate, autumn appropriate. Definitely gonna, be using this a lot in the autumn time. So this is the progress so far. We'll just have to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah. I'm just gonna say the one thing that I've realised with creating blankets, or in this case the 6-day star blanket, a lot of people tend to go for the acrylic yarn or the wool or more of the thicker yarns, but I've opted for a cotton yarn just because I feel like with cotton there's just something about cotton, it just makes it look so intricate and you can just really see the detail on the stitches. I'm using a 4mm hook, so it's going to take up a lot of yarn, so I don't know how I'm going to like do this because it's just going to take, there's just too much yarn. Like, how am I going to do this, please? Yeah, I'll kind of keep you updated on the progress, but this is kind of how it looks like so far. Just want to show you a better view. As you can see, this is kind of how it looks like. I love the colours. I think they're so unique. You know what? Oh my god, you know what this is giving me? This is giving me mint ice cream. This is giving Cornetto. It's also giving forest vibes as well. Like, yeah, I'm here for it. I'll be fine. Hate it when yarn gets tangled. Like, it literally drives me up the wall. Like, no, we are not having this. Like, look, just what is going on here, please? We don't have time, we're just going to proceed. So I actually found this pattern on YouTube, and as I mentioned earlier, it's more of like a solid kind of star rather than like different stitches, including the granny one. I'm kind of doing it this way where it's more solid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30, 31, 32. As you do each row, it increases by 2 stitches. So I'm on this row right now here, this cream one, and I'm starting the colour scheme again, and it should be 34, so I am gonna do 2 more stitches here, and it's pretty much all double crochet, and then when you reach this corner here, we're gonna do 3 double crochets in here. So 1, 2, and then 3. I'm gonna chain 3, then we're gonna go back into that same space. I hate when this happens. No. And then I'm gonna go and do 2 more in that chain space there. So that's basically created the corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and basically do 32 stitches until I get to this part here, and then again 32 stitches. Will then take me to my next corner here. As we continue to do each row, the bigger the star will get, and we'll just have to keep going until we basically can't anymore. I actually bought a new set of rings, which is why my whole hand is covered with a ring on each finger. I just wanted to try them all out, so thought I'd wear them while I was crocheting. So we are on day 3, and this is what the star blanket progression is looking like. So you can see that we are slowly kind of getting bigger, and I feel like the more rows I do, the more time it takes, which is common sense. But yeah, I just feel like it's just taking so long just to like do one kind of corner, and obviously there's like 5 sides, so yeah, it is taking a long time, but this is kind of the progress. This is how it looks. Yeah, so I guess we just kind of have to keep going until we get bigger and bigger. What's really nice about this pattern is it's only using the double crochet stitch. I think what I really enjoy about just kind of doing one stitch is that I can blindly crochet. I don't have to focus too much or worry about doing a specific stitch wrong, and it just kind of definitely gets you in the zone, but also stressful when you get things wrong. Basically, I don't have black. I've literally just got half of a 50-gram one of these skeins, so I have to use the black very sparingly. What I am thinking is I don't want to buy more yarn for no reason, so I want to kind of make use of the yarn that I've already got. And as you can see, I've got like 4 of these green ones and just 2 of the brown ones, and obviously the 2 that I'm working with currently. So what I am doing, as you can see, usually I would go in with the black, so it would go white, brown, green, black, white, brown, green, and then it should be black there. But I don't want to use the black because I have half of 50 grams, so like 25 grams left, and I just don't want to really use it. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to keep going back with the brown and the green for like a couple of more rows, and then see what I can do. Since I don't have the black, I'm just like, yeah, like we gotta do what you gotta do. Okay guys, I actually want to cry because what the actual hell. I think I've miscounted my stitches, because basically here I've got 44, but I need 46 stitches, and that too, I need 2 gaps. But now, oh my god, I need 46 stitches of this brown colour, and as you can see, if I do that, which is fine, I could do it, but that means there'll be no gap because I've only got 2 of the green stitches to go into. So technically I need 4 green stitches left, but I don't have 4, I have 2. So I've freaking miscounted my freaking stitches, and now I'm literally want to cry because now that's going to ruin everything. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just like add like an extra stitch, like 2 in 1, but then I don't know if that's just going to ruin it. So yeah, I'm just, oh my god, I actually want to cry. I don't know what to do. Oh dearie me, if only she knew what was coming next. If only she knew that all that hard work would go to waste and she would have to unwind about 7-8 rows. The way she thought adding an extra stitch would have solved everything. I've miscounted a stitch, so I've had to basically add another stitch, or add two stitches in one stitch. So well, this row I missed a stitch. When the green row I missed a stitch, so now I'm having to make up for the stitch in this brown row. So I've added basically 2 stitches in one, just to like make up for it, pretend that no one ever saw. So that's that. Second of all, you can see that there's some curling going on here. I'm gonna have to basically level up a hook size. I used 4mm hook up until black, I think, and I think so, and then I've kind of worked my way from here with a 4.5. I'm now thinking if it's worth leveling up to a 5mm hook, because as you can see, like, it's just not sitting flat. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So yeah, update for you there. So guys, I literally want to rip my hair out, like quite literally if I could, because I'm sorry, I'm having to literally get rid of all of this, like get rid of at least 2 to 3 rows, because this is where I went wrong. I knew that my stitches were incorrect, I knew that, but no, I just had to carry on, didn't I? Because now look, right, this should be going in one line like that, which is fine, Okay. And then this is where it all starts going wrong, because if you see, what the way, it kind of comes out and then it just kind of like goes astray. It's not funny because I actually have to undo this. And as you can see, there isn't the little, you know, the little kind of point which makes it look like a star. It's now just looking like I'm literally doing a square blanket or a square throw, because I'm not. And now I have to literally go out and out and just get rid of, just have to get rid of everything. I cannot believe this is happening to me right now. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go cry in a corner and not finish this project, because now I actually have to blooming literally unweave this shit. I'm so mad. I'm not in the mood. I'm not. This is a joke. This is a joke. How you saw how big it was to now this small thing. Like what is this shit? What is this shit? So after the mental breakdown that I had the day before, I literally had to catch up and redo all of those rows that I had to unwind. At this point, my hand was really hurting because it was more of like now trying to get back to where I was. So I was kind of like constantly crocheting without having a break, which I do regret, but it just needed to be done, and I was just so mad at myself. So guys, basically I've just laid out the star just so you can see exactly how big it is, and just so I can really visualize it and hopefully not make this stupid shitty mistake of basically messing up the stitches and not counting properly. So this is how it looks like. We've definitely kind of progressed, obviously, as you can tell from like the previous clips. Well, I think it was like the day before yesterday, or was it yesterday? I can't remember. Where it was very small, it was like up to here, and I had to redo everything. And yeah, just about caught up with where we kind of left off, as I mentioned earlier, because I hardly have any black and cream. I've basically kind of done more rows of green, and then kind of going back with the black and white at some point, just because, you know, we've got a lot of green and I kind of want to use that. But yeah, so this is the progress, the update, and yeah, let's keep going. Guys, my hand is actually hurting so much. This is what happens, like I keep crocheting for so long and then my hand hurts and it actually kills. So that's great. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, my hand absolutely kills. Like I'm putting too much strain on my hand, and I think that's why I've been crocheting quite slowly. I'm not kind of being consistent with it, because I physically cannot. Like it actually hurts, and I've tried doing hand stretches but it just isn't helping. But basically where we last left off, I've kind of done like one colour and then a green and then another colour, then a green, and then another colour. However, as you can tell, there's four rows of green, 4 rows of green, and there only seems to be 3 here because I've basically ran out of green yarn, and I actually want to cry because I don't know what to do now. So that means I have no green yarn for the rest of this. I currently only have a tiny bit of cream and then literally brown, and that's it. That's all pretty much the yarn that I've got left. So yeah, it is gone pretty big. I do want to show you. Oh my god, guys, so this is the final product. This is the final star throw blanket, whatever you want to call it, and it took so incredibly long. Hope you enjoyed this video. I really had so much fun creating this blanket, and I cannot wait to use it more in the fall, autumn time. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.